Hi guys, if it's Tuesday, it's Downndirty Woodscraft. Stay with me. Okay, today we're going to do a little tip or trick for hammock camping, because I've been doing a lot of hammock stuff lately. And this was something I did up at Duggar Mountain, and someone mentioned to me about it, so I decided to reiterate it and do it as a down and dirty trick for you. Okay, you've got your camp set up, and I've already got a ridge line up, and I'm going to hang my pack. Now, the way that I organize my camp is, let's assume that my hammock is between these two trees. And right here is my ridge line that I've got up already. My hammock would be right here. I usually, when I do this, I put my packs and all at my head, the tree that's on the head part, and I put other gear down here at the foot one. That way I know exactly where the gear is, and if I come out in the pitch dark because I have to get up in the middle of the night or whatever, I know I can turn left and there's my packs. So I'm going to hang my pack up there. Like I've already showed, I've got a cord for that. Okay, now I've got my pack up, but my tarp does not cover that. My tarp is going to come up here on the ridge line and cover it about here, and this is going to be exposed. So I carry another piece of gear, and that other piece of gear is a U.S. Army poncho. I like it because it's lightweight, it's durable, and it's a standalone shelter by itself, and I carry this in my haversack. But whenever I'm going to be doing a wet camp like this, and I've got my ridge line up and I've got my hammock below it, I want to cover this end, and that's where I do this little trick. Okay, so here's the little tip or trick. I've got my pack hanging here, but you see it's up against the tree. I'm going to take a limb and I'm going to put it between the tree and my pack, like that. And that gives me about an inch, inch and a half of space where my pack is not physically up against the tree. Now, any water running down the tree is going to miss it and run on down. And I make sure that the top of the stick is above my pack. So if any water wanted to somehow catch it, it's going to drip off and run down the stick, not down my pack. Next, I'm going to take my rain poncho, my U.S. Army rain poncho. I'm going to drape it around the tree like this. And I'm going to pull the snaps up and I'm going to snap it just like that, one time. Now, what this provides me is like a tool porch, a little security area, an extra thing off the front end of my tarp. Now, the rest of my poncho I'll pull that way, and unless I got some wind, I just leave it laying there. It's only when I'm going to have high wind do I go ahead and take the grommets and hook it to the ground eyelets. I want this loose up here. And 2 o'clock in the morning, when nature calls and I have to go and it's pouring rain, I can come out, step up under here, unhook my pack, put my pack in the hammock, put my head up through the poncho hood, reach around and unsnap it, and I'm wearing my poncho. I walk off and I do nature's business, and when I come back, I flip it over, slide my head out, snap it, turn around, hook my pack back up, and I go back to bed. I stay dry. It's a little tip or trick that has paid big dividends to me in the past. So, in conclusion, have some sort of little tarp, some sort of poncho or something like that that I can put over the end of my tarp should the need arise. If I've got blowing rain, this is a big help right here, because I can actually scoot my tarp further toward my feet and then let this be an extra layer over this end to give me more of an enclosed end from the blowing rain. It keeps my pack dry. My pack is organized to be at my head so that when I get up in the darkness, I know exactly where my pack is. I'm not fumbling around looking for it. Little things like that make your life so much better. Hope this gives you some ideas, guys. Please leave any questions below and I'll be happy to answer them. And as always, thank you very much for supporting my channel. Until next time, I'm Blackie for Shaman's Forge Woodscraft, wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.